42nd in the land when you take a peek at all around, and 44th right behind her. I mean, they're right there in the top 50 in all around as we move over and get started on beam now. And starting things off is Kayla Lee for ASU.
She's been in this anchor position for quite some time. You always want somebody that starts aggressive as she moves completely across the beam on that leap pass. And then sets up for a triple series. 3 elements, tumbling elements, 2 back handsprings, layout, step out, a little lean to the right, but knew exactly what to do to stay on.
Barrett Honors College student studying civil engineering, the daughter of Cynthia and Steve. 9.925 her best.
In that final rotation against Arizona, she put up a 9.875.
Last week was crazy for these Sun Devils on the road on beam.
Dismounting 1.5 twist. Small slide of that left foot. Great start. That's what you need your lead off to do. Take another look at her tumbling pass, required element, triple series. A little more challenging. A lot of athletes only do 2 tumbling elements connected together. And then wrapped up the routine with a 1.5 twist. Going for that stick, that left foot just slid a little bit. Great start.
Won a beam title at Denver earlier this year. Sis Jenna is on the ASU cross-country team. Runs track and field distance as well. 2 very unique athletes in incredibly unique sports. Emily Pyers starting things on floor for Washington. Pyers is out of La Costa Canyon High School in Carlsbad, California. 9.875 at UC Davis, her career best on floor.
Starting the routine out, combination pass, back 1.5 front layout. Athletes are required the double salto pass. That's 2 flips in the same pass. You see a variety of different combinations. Double tuck, hopping. It looked like her heels crossed that white line. I can't tell if the judges put up an out of bounds flag or not.
That's Emily Pyers. We'll take a peek back and see if that step did occur.
Yeah, this is her second and final tumbling pass. Double tuck, watch her heels as she bounces back. It looks like she crossed the white line. So if she did, that'll be 1/10 of a deduction.
Emily, the daughter of Angela and Gary. A 9.875 for Kayla Lee to start things. Kimberly Smith on beam. Kimberly 9.85, her career best.
Last week, Hannah Sharp was in this lineup, so they've opted to have her sit out. Kimmy stepping in this 2 spot.
Week 1, that's the only time she's been on beam. Week 1. Big opportunity.
Yeah, I had a chance to ask the coaches, and they said she's been in the exhibition spot. A lot of the athletes aren't in the top 6 in the lineup, so they let them do a routine after. And she has been solid and confident. Felt like she was ready to take this spot. Step out. Snapped right into that solid lunge position. Switchley, straddle quarter. Dismounting off the side, gainer layout full. Good job. First time out on the balance beam this season and nailed it.
At Mission Viejo High School in Lake Forest, California. This is a Barrett Honors student studying business.
Her dismounted gainer layout full.
Boy.
A little close to the beam, to be honest with you on that. As long as she doesn't touch it on the dismount, no deduction.
Emily Pyers with the 9-6 to open.
So I'm guessing she did go out of bounds. They took the 1/10 off the score.
Taylor Russin moves over the floor with her best 9.825 in her career. Did that back in Feb 10 against Utah.
Front tumbling pass. Nice leap pass showing that 180-degree split, both leaps. Great routine, nice rebound there.
Right back on track. That's a good teammate.
Yeah, that seems to be something they're getting used to. I think what coach is hoping for is that they just hit all 6 routines, but when they need it, they're coming through. Double pike there to finish the routine.
Big smiles there. It's fun looking at the Instagram for these athletes. She and many of her teammates up at Washington have found their way to that fun, cool soda Olipop, and they have an NIL deal, so they've got kind of fun soda for free. Gracie Reeves now. Sunny Slope High School Reeves, 9.9, her best on beam. Put up that number NCAA regionals a couple of years ago.
Also performing a triple series right here. 2 back handsprings, layout, step out. Hanging on there, gripping with her toes. She'll get a deduction for the wobble, but better than a fall. Nice connection work. Solid front aerial. See a variety of skills on the balance beam that required the tumbling elements and the leaps. You'll see the extra acros. And then of course the dismount tuck, 1.5 twist, small step forward. She went 9.725 last week against Arizona. That should match it, maybe slightly beat it. She had that wobble on her tumbling series.
She's already a college graduate, earning her psychology degree, sports, law, and business is what she studies for her master's degree. A 9.775 for Taylor. Caitlin McWilliams, we see her perform for the first time. She's from Littleton, Colorado, just a sophomore. Earlier this year, a 9.85 at Iowa on floor. The daughter of Kristen and Glenn. This is Caitlin McWilliams.
High energy, fun routine. She opens with that front 1.5 twist, back layout, step out.
A verbal commitment to Washington came back on October the 3rd of 2021.
Pulling that double pike around there. And a nice deep breath. She likes it. Take another look at her final pass. Double pike, she really pulls around. You can see she landed with her chest almost parallel to the floor. She did a nice job trying to snap it up right away. But the judges can take a deduction for the posture or the position that you hit the floor mat in.
Gracie with the 9.75. It's Jada time. Trying to win that all-around title in this one and just keep up what has been a rock star season, winning it 3 times. Jada, her best on beam, 9.925.
Small bobble there on her front aerial. I believe she's going to repeat it to use it within her series. Front aerial back handspring. So you can repeat an element twice. You can see she was much more aggressive on that second combination. Nice sweep pass. Lots of difficulty. Switch leap to the switch half.
Made her college debut and team in the land.
Solid kick over front. And dismounting gainer pike off the end. That's 3 for 3 on the stuck landings for Jada.
Unbelievable.
She had that small bobble on her first front aerial. Had to repeat the element. But aggressive leap pass here, switch leap to that switch half, showing nice flexibility, confident landing. Her final major element right there, kick over front.
Just a performer. She has some sticky feet tonight for sure. It's incredible. Kilo Wilhelm now goes to work on floor. 9.95, her career best a year ago against ASU. Let's see if it's something about these Devils that will bring out that type of performance again.
Front double full to start her routine. She has beautiful dance, dramatic choreography. Finishing combination. Looks like her knees a little bit. She did a nice job finishing that front layout, but it looked like she lost a little balance off the floor. And finishing, showing her flexibility there.
It's kind of twisting and turning and finishing strong, as you said.
It should be the best score of this rotation for sure. This was her opening tumbling pass, front double full, dancing right out. The flexibility that she incorporated was great throughout the routine. But watch her knees right there. As she landed, they bent. Anytime you bend on the punch, it just takes some of the power away. She knew exactly what to do, driving those heels over, but she didn't have the amplitude she normally does on that final pass. Nice finish there for her.
Jada with the 9.775. Sarah Clark has reached a 9.95 in the past. Earlier this year at a 9.925 on beam at Stanford. She's won 3 beam titles in her collegiate career. That's in its 4th year now. It's a pretty hearty average, by the way.
She's beautiful on this event. Nice fluid movement in and out of her skills. Triple series. She looked like she was kind of navigating to find straight. You would never know she wasn't perfect because the landing showed nothing. You can see that flexibility. She almost hyperextends on her leaps and jumps, and of course that double stick ring, dropping her head back, very difficult. Solid. Stepping up, she dismounts off the end, gainer, front full. Wow. Mark or better.
Future doctor or a future PA. Outstanding student. Boy, she was hot on the beam tonight.
She did not have a single bobble. Going down through this series, she looked like she was going to maybe be a little crooked, but bam, she locked in on that landing. Her leaps and jumps showed perfect form, and then dismounting right there, she knew exactly where she was. I mean, locked in on every single skill she did. And the teammates like it. Of course, everybody always wanting that perfect 10, but it should hit at least a 9.9.
9.825. You talked about Kilo Wilhelm reaching that number, the highest for Washington. Emily Ennis now on floor, the sophomore, the Pittsburgh native from Plumboro High School, on floor her best. 9.925, 2 times, last time January 20th against Cal.
Yeah, just last week, another 9.9, so this is a great event for her. We saw her on the vault earlier. She is very powerful. High flying front double full. Little off balance there on her leap pass, but you can see how high she was. Very bouncy.
Her club, Gymkhana Gymnastics in Pittsburgh. Missed her senior year with an injury. Of high school, that is. And her best ever floor number, that 9.925, the other one against ASU.
Nice combination, back 1.5 front layout. And turning right around for her final pass. Front 1.5 to finish it up. Fun routine.
Very fun routine from Emily Ennis. And her commitment came back in December of 2021. 4 days before Christmas was her signing day. Changing her life forever. There's your number, a 9.925 for Sarah.
It's been a great rotation, but you can see they have some 9.7s in there that they're going to want to knock out. Emily White is beautiful on this event. She can definitely do it.
So you heard her, Amanda. Amanda made it clear, Emily, she's expecting a big number from you as she steps up. Her career best at 9.95. She's done it before for sure. She had a 9.875 up here against Arizona last week while winning the floor title.
Also in the anchor position. Perfect. She has such a calm style on this event. Light on her feet. She makes you forget the balance beam is only 4 inches wide. Jump, dropping her head back on that double steg ring. All that's left is her dismount. Backhand spring 1.5 twist. I've seen her stick it many times. A little leaned to the left, but that will be the 9.75. So we're going to see this balance beam score for Arizona State definitely jump up. Her tumbling pass, backhand spring layout, step out, perfect form, and so confident on that landing. Then this leap pass, watch, she has to drop her head back, double steg ring. That means take your eyes off the balance beam, look up into the dark ceiling. It's risky, but it paid off.
Many years removed from Scott's Gymnastics, where she was as a young athlete. Lana Navarro from Laverne, California. Nina and Edward, her parents. This is Lauren, a gymnast as well, and a good one.
Opening, beautiful double tuck, nice control on the landing.
Lana's career best on floor 9.9, done it twice. Last year against UCLA, the last time.
But you can see she's a powerful gymnast. We saw her perform a Yurchenko 1.5 on vault. But she's got the dynamic choreography as well. Back 1.5 front layout.
Same smile we see there. She had a fun Instagram post just before they opened their season, and it simply said the word smile. It's Leo season. Brings a lot of that joy that she shares on social media into the human form out here.
Finishing double pike.
Wow.
Nailing it.
It is Leo season, and that's how you close things up right there. Lana Navarro. She just put on a nice show.
Yeah, they just kept building. Every single routine got a little better. The scores kept creeping up. This should be a solid score. Final pass there, double pike. Look at feet together, popped right up. Excited about that performance. And another solid rotation for Washington.
Oh, meantime, over on beam as they have wrapped, Emily White with the 9.875. That's a heady number. So you drop that a 49.225. The number on beam. They're 17th in the land on beam. It's just a tick below their best, but it is above their average of 49.118. 49.225. That's exactly what they posted last week. You and I were both digging through that. Yeah. You and I were both digging through that number. They matched what they did last week. Hard part about last week, as we take a look at the all-around, is they were on the road and they won it. That's how they closed it. Thoughts, please?
I mean, look, they're tied after 3 rotations, 29-5-5. Jada going to floor exercise. She's outstanding there. Last week, she put up a 9-8. And Skylar moving over to the balance beam. I mean, you're going to see her artistry. She put up a 9.875. So, I mean, we knew this race was going to be tight between the teams, between these two athletes, and it's going to come down to the last rotation.
And that's fun. And it's very much team sport, a real reason to watch toward the end. They dropped Emily's score at the beginning, 49.075 on floor for Washington. Finishing strong, as you mentioned. Look at those numbers just ticking up. And as you said, sometimes starting strong is equally as important as finishing strong. They're the 32nd best team in the land on floor exercise. At 49.075 is below what they average.
Yeah, those first 3 scores, they really need to tighten up and lock in on some 9.8s. But the good news for Washington is they're finishing on their best event, the balance beam. They're ranked 19th there. Last week, that's where they had some struggles. But so far this season, balance beam has been where they have been most consistent.
Yeah, beautiful work for Lana Navarro. Lana was really strong to wrap things up for the Huskies. All right, let's bring it on back to Tempe, Arizona after this short break. We've got an all-around title to hand out, and also ASU hopes to lock this one down.